Well, here we are. It's late February, but it actually feels like the first day of spring almost today. And came up here to survey the garden because we have got quite a few things to do to get ready for getting in here and planting. And I've got a few tomato cages to take down and get cleaned up. But the good news is that we are getting very close to springtime, and should only take a couple of days worth of work to get the garden ready to go. The greenhouse might take a day or two longer because we got a lot of stuff in here that needs to be taken care of, including our poles to prop the center up to keep it from collapsing in the snow or ice.
These are really tangled. The ground is frozen. Can't pull them out. This is a mat, wrestling mat.
They're getting weed whacked. Hey everyone, I'm Martin.
And I'm Shelly.
And we haven't done a lot of videos lately because it gets boring just seeing us sit around the cabin and be depressed because it's so cold out.
The smoke is going at my face.
Yeah. So what are we doing today?
We just got done doing a whole bunch of burning. We've been burning a lot of the stuff in the garden. Burned a bunch of vines from the squash and took the tomato cages down and burnt that up.
Yeah, and we've got getting ready for springtime for planting, and we got, I counted up, we had 26 tomato cages. So that's quite a bit. We use them for cucumbers and other things too.
Yeah,
Yeah, so 1 year ago right now, this is mid to late February, 1 year ago right now, we would be sitting in forest.
Yeah.
Because this garden was nothing but a big patch of woods a year ago. You remember that?
I sure do.
Yeah, it was a lot of work. We were scrambling, trying to get the trees cleared out, get everything, the stumps pulled, getting raised beds built, all of that kind of stuff last year. And mostly we were behind schedule.
You were putting a raised bed and then I was trying to plant it as fast as I could.
Yeah.
He was putting another one in and then I would plant it. It's like...
Yeah, so we ended up having 13 raised beds here. Then we put up a hoop house type greenhouse over here. You can probably see it in the background. And we put up solar panels for our solar panel set. All of that was last year. That was a lot of work last year.
Yeah, you tried the hydroponics too.
Yeah, we just was running out of time so badly at the end of the summer that we really didn't have time to focus or give it the kind of attention that it needed. We may do that this year a little bit, but
I tell you, this garden really thrived last year, and I think it was the mulch chips that we had on the very bottom.
Yeah.
Once their roots soaked into that, they just went ballistic.
Yeah. And you know, this year we're probably not going to expand the garden any. We're probably going to do about the same as we did last year. We had some ideas for expanding it, but we've got a house that we're in the middle of trying to build, so
Yeah.
so we'll probably be spending almost all of our time down there doing that, and then we'll garden about as much as we did last year.
I'm planning on using that greenhouse to start some of my tomato plants. So what
Yeah.
I did last year is I didn't have time to start them. So I started them from seed, right from the ground, and
Yeah.
and they just came up like weeds, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And so I was transplanting them, moving them around, and so we had 2 great big huge jungles of tomatoes.
Yeah.
They were jungles.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff came on a little bit later than what it normally would have, just because we were so late at getting
Yeah.
it in. But this year we'll be able to get a little bit of a head start on it, I think, and we'll have a good. I think we'll have a good harvest. Now, one of the things that we're getting ready to do, I don't know if we'll do it tomorrow or sometime later in the week, is last year we picked up a bunch of chicken litter from a chicken farmer, big bunch of it. So we're going to put a thin layer of chicken litter in there, along with some more compost on top of the beds before we do any of the planting in there. So I think that that's going to help them out quite a bit too.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
What?
Homegrown tomatoes.
More tomatoes, yeah.
And also, I really like my cucumbers,
Yeah,
but I also really had fun when it came to doing them sweet potatoes.
yeah.
It was just like a big surprise to me to see how big they were and all that, because they're under the ground and you just don't know.
You don't know until you dig them up.
Yeah, and I had so much fun. You weren't even there. I was just digging them up. They were
Yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah, we may double the size of the sweet potatoes. I think we can get by with cutting the cucumber patch to about half of what we had last year, and
Yes.
probably the tomatoes to about half of what we had last
Yes,
year.
I think so. We just went.
But yeah, the sweet potatoes
crazy.
is something we could probably do more of. Yep.
And I don't know, I was thinking about, we gave some of our friends some of the rest of our muskmelon that we freeze dried. I was thinking, do you think you want to do more
I
muskmelon?
think we'd do about the same amount. Yeah.
More muskmelon. We're going to try to get the culprit of that turtle that was eating them all.
So anyway, yeah, things getting ready to start again, and
Yeah.
we're going to be splitting our time on the videos between mostly the garden and mostly the house building. So, you know, it's finally getting to the point. It's February. We got short sleeves on.
Oh, I got
This is-
a long sleeve on, but
Yeah,
I got
but
a
it's
short
good
sleeve
weather.
on underneath.
So
It's
we're
warm.
excited. We're excited. Springtime's almost here, and we're getting excited to get started in another year. And looking forward to it. If you could hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, follow along with the journey, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Hey, and you know what? Well, last week we had a bunch of snow. The snow's almost gone, and it feels like spring.
Yeah.
So
It
get
was
ready.
8 below 0 last week about this
Yeah.
time. So, yeah.
So get ready. We're gonna have fun spring.
All right.
Join us.
Yeah. See you next time.
See ya.
If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like and a share, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. See you next time.